I was just wondering what it was like to work with Jonah.
Jonah was cool. He used to punch us in the neck every single second. That's how he would get us motivated.
Did you see the movie Aliens? Did you see the movie Aliens?
Yeah.
Remember when the pilot was trying to take off and there was like an alien? She was in the cockpit and we could see her go like that.
Each line. Do it again. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
First of all, I love Invader Zim. I watched it when it was first on, and then I really got acquainted with it in high school.
So was it a popular thing or was it an inside thing?
I thought it was a popular thing.
Yeah.
I couldn't understand why it wasn't. Which is also what I wanted to ask you. Is I know that for a Nickelodeon show, it was probably a big issue, especially at the time. But Cartoon Network, I don't know if you've done much work for them, they have pretty bizarre stuff. And I was wondering, do you think the show would have done better if it was on Cartoon Network?
Yes.
Nice try.
Oh, look, there's a girl in the back. Invader Zim. Good, very good.
The budget would have been smaller because the budgets at Cartoon Network would have been smaller.
The thing is that, it's exactly what you just said. It was a very expensive show. It was Nickelodeon's most expensive show to date. Really? Yeah. Because we had 3D. We had 3D on our show.
That's right. Yeah, it's all changed.
And 2D. We had all the Ds. It's in the 70s. They're now on Disney. Yeah. There's Vampire D. Oh, yeah. I like Vampire Weekend. Anyone like Vampire Weekend? Anyone?
Thank you so much.
Hi, I like your bow.
Thank you. I've been such...
Don't move.
Yes, I am.
Do it. Don't move. There's something on your shoulder. Somebody get a hammer.
It's just Gigi. He likes you guys too.
Okay, then get a hammer.
I've been a really big Invader Zim fan for as long as I can remember. My sisters first got me into it because they really liked it. They're all grown and gone now. I was an accident. I was in the 80s. I was very late. I was GER for Halloween in 6th grade. And my question is, how much has Invader Zim changed you guys' life since the start of it to it canceling up until now?
A whole bunch.
Well, in the beginning we were hopeful. During we were ecstatic.
Yeah, we
when
were having a watch
we were
game.
sad. And now we're just pathetic.
Well, I'm going to be meeting you guys tomorrow during the autographs. And I'm wearing a GER free hugs pin, so I really hope I can get free hugs from you guys tomorrow.
Hey, one of my questions was, have you guys ever read Jonah's other 2 books that he wrote?
Yes.
Do you think that it would have been better if they had made those in the cartoons as well?
They would have suffered enough their face.
I colored his book! I feel sick! I lived with him for 20 days! He smells like feet and it's dark in his house!
Otherwise, the books are very nice.
And you ate fish fed to you from his feet.
I don't remember what they're about, and I've asked him, and he's remember either.
Hello, I've been a huge fan of the Invader Zim, and I was devastated when it got canceled, but I was curious what your endings would have been if you could have chosen it.
What? Repeat what?
If you could have ended Invader Zim, how would you have ended it?
I would have ended it with 14 seasons and a lot of money. 17 major motion pictures. It was like 22 Jump Street, Invader Zim. 22 Zim. That's how I would have ended it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, why exactly was Zim canceled?
It was very expensive.
And we had very low ratings. People don't realize that, but our ratings were low.
Really?
Really, the reason for it is because at the time, Nickelodeon really only gauged their demographic, which was like 6 to 10-year-olds. But our demographic was, 6 to 100 years old. And so,
I counted.
yeah, he had that 100-year-old in his trunk. Hey, I'm your show, let me out!
Dr. Show? All right, hey guys.
So,
Are you the guy who stabs people in Alice?
This is the person.
The Hatter, yeah.
This is the person that sits in back of me in every movie theater.
Yeah. So I actually started watching the show after it was canceled when it went into reruns. A friend of mine had recommended it to me, and I had never seen it before. And so he recommended some really weird stuff to me, so I was like, all right, I'll give this a try. And I started watching it, and I could not stop laughing. So I watched almost all of it. So I had two things I was wondering. First off, what would individually, what were your guys' favorite episodes of the show?
What?
Favorite episodes. Your guys' favorite episodes.
I like Rise of the Zip Boy, Planet Jacker, Career Day, and Walk of Doom.
Backseat drivers would be on the stars, because that's when the bird pops out of the turkey and goes, "It's me! I was the turkey all along!" I think that he cooked himself in that turkey and sat it there for a week. So exciting.
I like that Zim stays in school until the bell rings. Even though it's paid like it still stays. It's an apple. Yeah.
And the other question, just a bit of a request. Could you guys do, Zim trying to order pizza when you're harassing him?
This is what I call live action fanfic. Okay. You want us to order a pizza?
Yeah.
Girl, I'll take a pepperoni and sausage, thin crust, thank you.
They only have thick crust.
I'm sorry. Just give me the thick crust. Okay.
That was magnificent, thank you.
It's nice to meet both of you. Wait, sorry, I knew you could hear me through our session. But I've never really watched that much of Invader Zim when I grew up, but I'll admit, you were most of my childhood, especially through a show like Billy and Mandy. Yes, since I started watching more Invader Zim, my biggest question for you, do you have a favorite memory of working on the show, or even a favorite line that you recorded?
Oh, I've got lots of favorite moments and lines from the shows. I would say that the character that's most like my own personality is Daggett from the Angry Gamers. Okay, he's gonna play for me as I tell my story.
Awesome.
It was back in 1994. I like water moved ever so slow. I was doing Daggett from the Angry Beavers. Swoop! Spooty, spooty. Then things
just once? Do you think he just wants to Zim's laugh?
Hello, gentlemen. First of all, it's great to see you again in the flesh. Richard, we met at Invader during the Dinner of Doom. I don't know.
Oh, yes. At the first Invader Con in Atlanta. And yeah, I mean the second one. Yes. In Torrance.
Yes.
And will you be in the third one in Austin in 2 weeks?
Yes, I will.
Yay!
So anyways, I have a message first from Operation Head Pigeons. As a co-admin, I want to thank you for both of you for your kindness and support. For those of you
We love it. We love Operation Head Pigeons. You guys know Operation Head Pigeons?
Would you like to explain or shall I?
Please, if you've seen online an actually fully animated episode of...
Actually, that's Soapy Waffles.
What's that?
That's Soapy Waffles.
Oh, Soapy Waffles, right.
Yeah.
Operation Head Pigeons is the one that's trying to get our show back on the air. They have failed miserably thus far.
Indeed, it seems to be as such. Apparently, Jonan is pitching TV shows, and we're more than willing to step back and let him do his thing, especially...
No, don't let him do his thing. He gets in trouble when he does his thing.
Anyways, my question for you is, with all of the unfinished episodes and scripts that are out, which are the episodes you really wish you got to do?
I want to do Zim the musical. I want to do it to Wicked. Or it would have been better to do it as Les Mis. To be like, Dean, at last we see each other bling. Your big head, you wear a different chain. Les Zimmerabla.
I was writing an episode when they hired me.
For exposing
Called
himself.
Squishy Hugger Worlds. It was going to be about this big Galactus-style monster that was heading towards Earth named Squishy. And he was going to hug the Earth because he loves to hug planets. He loves to hug planets until they explode. So he saw out there in space, he saw the Earth out there just glowing. He thought, I'm going to hug that planet. That was good. So he floated on into the solar system. That's where we live, it's the solar system. Planets, SOL, not SOUL. Solar system. Star, soul. So anyway, he floats on in and sees him coming. He's like, oh God, Squishy. He actually says they exploded. God. So he says, oh, jeez. Squishy, he's gonna squish. This is my world to destroy, not Squishy's. And so he flies out there to stop Squishy. And sees Squishy coming. He's like, this is my planet to save. And so he flies out to stop Squishy. And when together they see there's a giant armada of ships already pursuing this giant Squishy. Belonging to all the planets that he squished. And they want to destroy the Earth just to make him feel bad. I was right. And he went, yeah, I gotta get that one.
Why are there so many songs about Ergens? And why they get cancelled so fast? Singing is and Ergen, and girl is a dumb dog. That's why we got cancelled.
Ergens are stupid and need more ships to build all their technology. Otherwise, they'll just sit around and eat snacks.
Someday we'll find you. Should we sing the song that we wrote? Shall we sing Desiree? No? You guys want to hear Desiree? woman came to our table at a convention recently.
Sounds nice. Sorry, just a name.
So she said, can you sing us a song? We wrote her this lovely little ditty on the spot. Desiree is deserific, desolutely desired. Born in dirty diarrhea, in a cesspool of hate. Desolute, delectably delicious, devilishly demure. Desiree is definitely a pungent little whore.
Almost done.
That was beautiful. Say, how's crypto doing these days? Or do you not really?
Crypto's sporidium, it's time. Focus crypto, there'll be time for probing later.
Oh, okay, crypto's doing that then. Good.
That's what I call British Zim. And if you watch Skylanders, that's Chaos Zim. Oh, hi, Grr! Zim! Why was there bacon in the soap?
So, I've been a big fan of the shows for you for a very long time, and
Why are you pooping? He's a fan of our show.
yes, so if both of you were stuck on an island,
Stuck on an island, yes. What would our what?
what would you do if you were stuck on an island?
What would you try to get off of the island? That's the first thing I'd do. The second thing I would do is build a hut. Then I would try to turn Ricky into a raft. Or an air mattress. And then I would skin every fish I could find. I wouldn't eat them, I would just skin them. Ricky, if you were stuck on a desert island, what would you do? You'd try to get off.
And have you ever heard of this song? Have you ever heard of this song?
Okay. Sing it.
I can't get it up for 6 months.
You don't.
Pikachu! Pika! Pika, Pika, Pikachu! Someone trap her quickly! Pika! Pika! Oh, we've been trapped. Next!
Actually, her question translated is supposed to be, what would Zim do without Gur?
Zim, what would Zim do without Gur? Party!
Just watch a lot of cable, probably.
I'd watch Ray Donovan. Oh, that's Zim?
Yeah.
Zim would watch...
He would watch what Rosie O'Donnell.
Zim would watch Rosie O'Donnell. Or Ellen. Hey, why is she dancing? Why does she dance every show? Why does she do this? I am sick of this. Who told this earthling she could dance? Yes?
My question is, why did Gur
Why do you what?
Why do you like piggies so much?
Oh, piggies so much? Because they're pigs.
That's like asking why is the sky blue?
Pigs are good.
That's the ocean. That's why.
They fly through the sky and land on your tummy.
This is an educational. So, the color of the sky is the reflection of the ocean. Yes, pink is my favorite color.
Hi, I've been watching Invader Zim since I was like 5. Since I was a lot. I was a lot younger when the show was showing, but when I got older, the Doom song came back in my head, and I was like, I wonder where I can watch that show, and then I found it on like reruns. I was wondering, do you guys ever get like younger audiences from like their siblings or stuff showing them the show, and then they get like obsessed and stuff?
Younger, like we get new fans all the time because the people who were older when our show first premiered are now parents, and their kids, like they're like 6, 5, 6 years old, and they come up to us and they have total tattoo sleeves. They're like 5.
Like parents of the parole officers.
Yeah, and then they turn us off. They're all right, I am Zim!
Another question: does the Doom song ever get stuck in your head?
Oh God, no.
It's 6 months long. I'm very sleepy. I really have something that I find insane right now. I'm actually hallucinating all of you over the
Lucky people. Are you tired, Ricky?
Oh, fine.
Hi.
Hi.
When
I've got to sign some legal documents if you don't mind.
Okay. I just wanted to say when I was younger and it like first aired, it was like one of my favorite shows because my brother was like, "Hey, you gotta watch this," and then he called me Gurr because of the way I acted. Because I was totally like Gurr. I was actually like happy. I just wanted to say like when you guys got like when the show got canceled, I was really upset because it was like an awesome show and you guys should like bring it back on. It should be like on TV. Or like
I know how you feel. I was really upset too.
It should be on like a different it shouldn't be on like Nick or anything. It should be like on it should be on like Adult Swim or something.
It's on Netflix.
More like adult.
You know what? It was a great idea in the making. It was very expensive. That's what it comes down to, and I don't think that our budget would have fit with the. I mean, it didn't have to be that, but I mean, it wouldn't have been Zim without like the kind of 3Ds we had, like in Planet Jack or Battle of the Planets.
But now that technology has changed, would you guys like think about it again and like try to like work something out with the new technology that we have?
We would, yeah, but it would depend on people giving us money to do that. We'd have to, because we Nickelodeon owns the show. Yeah. Nickelodeon, you've got a lovely show. It's called Invader Zim, but you don't know. But it's sad, they never air it now. It's got a following, but you don't seem to care. Nickelodeon, you got a show called Zim.
Oh, and Richard, you're good too.
Oh! How long did you practice that before you came up here? Be honest.
I came up with it within the last.
Security! Execute this man!
I was wondering if that was your real voice in real life because it's just so unique.
No, my own voice is like this.
Okay. Now, I started watching the show since the first episode, and I still miss it today. It was a really big disappointment when it first got canceled. I thought it deserved way more than 2 seasons. but I do understand that it kind of touched on some taboo territory that Nickelodeon hadn't really done before. It was kind of, I mean, the show has some places. I seem to remember one episode in which Zim was actually harvesting children's organs.
Dark Harvest. Nothing wrong with that episode. It was a great episode.
What we all do in our hearts.
Though, do you think it might have worked better as an adult cartoon?
Like a porno?
Why was there sausage in the soul? You know what? It wasn't. This is the simple answer. We didn't start out to make any type of dark show or anything like that. It made us laugh. We were like at the peak of our. Hi, how are you? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then I'm going to call the cops because you're crazy and you know it. Get a restraining order. So we never started out to make a dark show per se. It just made us laugh. And you know, a lot of our sense of humor is very prurient at times.
Actually, there was one little rumor that I heard at one time. Apparently the show's creator added in these little, like, one-still frames in certain episodes of a very bloody
As More Toaster Soul Stealer, I colored it, and it's in More Toaster Soul Stealer. It's called Bloody Dirt. I was given it because I was also a background painter on the show, and it gave me a file, and I had no color, and it said, put color in this file. And it said, make it look kind of bloody, but not bloody, because we want it to pop up in an episode and scare people. I said, not, but it's called file says bloodygir.tiff.
And approved by Nickelodeon.
So,
well, hey.
That has nothing to do with our
All
cancer.
the best to you for breaking away from the norm. Thanks a lot.
This one's actually kind of more for Richard, I suppose. As far as Angry Beavers is concerned, I guess that show kind of saw an untimely end as well. And I had heard actually that you did the voice work for an episode, a final episode that never aired. I'm just wondering kind of how that came about.
Well, Angry Beavers in the end did about 105 episodes. And so that's a lot of episodes. And people often ask, like, why did it get canceled? It didn't get canceled, it's just that we finished our order. It's the same with Billy and Mandy. Billy and Mandy finished an order. It was enough to go into syndication in perpetuity. But with Angry Beavers, we got behind schedule, like by almost a year at one point. And so that was, that's costly. So the final episode that we recorded 2 episodes that never got animated. One was called Rats, the musical, in which Daggett acts out and sings every single song from Rats. And they were written songs, and it was a great episode, never got done. But the final episode that most people know that's on the internet is they're being canceled, and Norbert is explaining to Daggett what it means to be canceled. And as he's talking, they're erasing the back of the dam is disappearing. So all this stuff is just Daggett and Norb on a white thing, and then we get erased at the end. It's just like real life.
I'm just the episode was actually recorded on Nickelodeon studio property, was it not? How did that happen?
It's like when your parents go away for the weekend. Yeah, party.
Thank you.
Well, we can record anything we want. It doesn't mean they have to animate it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Thank you.